Breaking Insider Report Minute exposes what is really happening inside the Denver Broncos offense. That fans everywhere are starting to talk about it in disbelief. Something in Denver does not feel right anymore. Yes, the Broncos managed to survive the Raiders in a close and painful 10-7 battle. A game that dragged until the final seconds, but beneath that narrow victory, there are deeper cracks forming that most people are not seeing. Minute from ESPN has just brought those cracks into the light, and what she revealed has everyone questioning if the Broncos are truly as strong as their record suggests. It was not just an ugly offensive performance. It was one of the strangest games of the season. Both offenses looked completely out of rhythm, almost lost on the field. The game came down to a single field goal. The drive that sealed the win was one where Denver actually lost yards, and yet somehow they walked away with the victory. The defense once again carried the team, holding the Raiders back with critical stops, relentless pressure, and a crucial interception that changed everything. But Minute was not impressed with what she saw on the offensive side, and she made that very clear. In her post-game analysis, Kimes explained that what Denver is doing on offense is simply not sustainable. She said that the Raiders sold out to stop the run and Denver failed to make them pay through the air. They were predictable, she said. And when a team becomes predictable in the NFL, that is when everything starts to crumble. Her voice grew more serious as she broke down the details of what is truly going wrong. The most alarming part of her breakdown centered around rookie quarterback Bo Nix. According to Kimes, the problem is not just pressure or lack of experience, it is accuracy. And not just any accuracy. The shocking part is that most of his off-target throws are coming from clean pockets, when the offensive line is doing its job, when the protection is perfect, when there is time to read the field. Those are the moments when the passes are sailing off course. The protection has been there, but the execution has not. The opportunities have been clear, but the results have been disappointing. Kimes described the difference between the offensive lines of both teams as astounding. She said it was almost painful to watch because the Broncos' offensive line gave Nix everything he needed to succeed, yet time after time the deep passes missed the mark. The plays were there to be made, and they simply were not being made. That is what worried her the most, because if the Broncos cannot capitalize when teams dare them to throw, they are setting themselves up for trouble against stronger defenses. Her final warning was sharp and direct. She said that if Denver cannot take advantage of defenses that load the box and challenge them to throw the ball downfield, then this offense could be heading toward a serious collapse. The defense might keep them alive for a while, but at some point the offense must deliver, or the entire balance of the team will start to fall apart. Now fans are left asking a question that nobody wants to face. Is this just a temporary slump, or are we witnessing the beginning of something much more serious unfolding inside Denver? The Broncos might have an impressive record on paper, but records can be deceiving, especially when the foundation of a team begins to crack from within. Many are wondering if Bo Nix will be able to turn things around, or if he is simply not ready for the pressure that comes with leading a contender. Minute did not sound optimistic, and that uncertainty is now spreading through the fan base and the media alike. The spotlight is now brighter than ever, and the next few games could define not only Nick's future, but the direction of the entire franchise. For now, all eyes are on Denver. The team that looked unstoppable only a few weeks ago is starting to show signs of strain. The defense continues to shine, but even the strongest defenses cannot carry a broken offense forever. The tension inside the organization is growing, and the questions are only getting louder. Fans want answers. They want to believe in Bo Nix. They want to believe that this team can truly compete for the AFC crown. But after Minute detailed breakdown, doubts are creeping in, and they are not going away anytime soon. If you have been following the Broncos' journey this season, you already know how unpredictable things have been. Every week brings a new twist, every game a new mystery, and this time it feels personal, because when an insider like Minute starts to question the heart of your offense, it is more than just commentary, it is a warning. So what do you think? Is Minute right about the cracks in the system? Are we witnessing the start of a bigger downfall, or will the Broncos prove everyone wrong? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Hit like if you want the full truth behind every headline, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss the next Inside